Hi Scorpio, this is your April 1st through the 7th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is going to be on new love this week. Spread number 2 is love for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if there's somebody who's coming back from the past this week. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up in the fifth spread with what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Scorpio. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Wands. We also have the Nine of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Cups and the Star. And we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Cancer and Aquarius on the table, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. You know what? I got to be honest with you, Scorpio. I was sitting here and I was looking at this. I was trying to understand what's going on. Right? What kind of game are you playing, Scorpio? I'm not judging you. I'm not. But this looks like a strategy. You know, it looks like a strategy. It looks like you have a plan. You have a plan, all right? For some of you, if you're dealing with two people, then it also makes sense. You're rejecting one person and moving forward with another person because they're so much better. They're so much better, so much serious. If you're dealing with just one person, you could be playing hard to get. You may even reject their initial offer. And then they're going to come back with the real offer. And then they're going to roll out the big guns. It almost feels like I said, you have a strategy. It's like you're training, you're taming this person, you're domesticating this person, you're telling them, you're showing them that you wouldn't settle for anything less than your really high standards, right? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with having high standards. It's like this, for some of you, maybe this person is just kind of diamond in the rough. You see the potential and you're just going to kind of, I'm not saying you're going to babysit this person, but you're going to guide them in the right direction. You're going to show them what's acceptable to you. And they will definitely fall in line. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. Very clever. Very clever, Scorpio. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. We start with the Page of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Four of Cups. If you're dealing with two people, it could be one person coming in and you're rejecting them, because the Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. But for some of you, perhaps this is, if you're dealing with just one person, this is their original, their initial attempt. And you're going to be like, really? Just a page? There's nothing wrong with it, but like I said, it could be like a part of your strategy. Or perhaps this person simply doesn't resonate with you right away. They may grow on you. Okay? So here they come. If you're dealing with one person, I'll just focus on the scenario where you're dealing with just one person for the rest of the new love spread. If you're dealing with one person, here they come with the better offer. The Ace of Pentacles clarified by the 601. So they're going to go back to their drawing board and they're going to come back with the offer that will most likely resonate with you, right? The Ace of Pentacles clarified by the 601. This is no joke. No joke. They're jumping from page to ace. The Ace of Pentacles, this ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, somebody who is ready to get serious, somebody who is putting time, effort, whatever is necessary into this. It's clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a victory card and success card, and so is the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. The Chariot could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is also a card of a triumph, victory, and success. And so you have two victory cards. And I think this is them winning you over eventually. Once they've showed you that they're serious about you, and which they will with that Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. And I think this is where you definitely come in. The Nine of Cups is a card of a personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And I think that's how you will feel, because you're finally getting what you want out of this person. They're finally behaving towards you the way you deserve, the way you feel is correct. They're coming your way correctly. And in the potential outcome, we kind of see a repeat of what we see in the main spread on the left. Because in the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Cups and the Star. The Knight of Pentacles is very similar to the Ace of Pentacles. Also a very serious card. With the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan ahead. The Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, grounded, long-term knight out of all four knights, and the most financially abundant knight out of all four knights. The Star right next to the deck is the second wish come true card, just like the Nine of Cups. Alright, so you have two victory cards, two wish come true cards, and the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles are very similar. So it's like, you're not seeing double, but it's simply a way of the universe to show you that yes, this person will eventually come through. That is, of course, if you guide them correctly, which you will. Okay, and the Two of Cups in the middle of the potential outcome is a soulmate card. We have two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and this person. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye and feel the same way towards one another. So, yeah, Scorpio, this is a really good reading. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Scorpio, the spread is for you. We have the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Two of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands, and we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What I can tell you, Scorpio, is what we see here is a process. It's a process, right? We have the Ace of Wands, which is one, then we have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So it's a process from 1, 2, 3. One of you will offer something to another person, or perhaps somebody's going to offer you, the family, or you as a couple, something. And you're going to have to think about it. Or the person on the receiving end of this offer is going to have to think about it. And this offer could be anything. It could be like, hey, why don't we join the gym together? Or why don't we start doing something together, and then you guys can decide what it is you want to do together. Right? Or maybe a child. If you have children, maybe, or a child, maybe you're trying to understand what you want, which high school or which middle school, which elementary school you want to send your kid to. Or maybe you're trying to figure out if you want your kid to go to like some kind of a post after school kind of an extracurricular activity or something like that. Because the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck could be a child, right? But at the same time, the Page of Cups is an offer. It's a conversation. And it could start like, honey, how you doing? Why don't we start something doing together? Okay? And that launches that process. Alright, and I think at some point you will figure this one out. Because at the end we have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. You guys could be thinking about maybe relocating, or what have you, going on vacation, and you're looking at different vacation destination options. Right, but again, somebody has a bright idea, right, with that Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups, and then you're going to go through this decision-making process. And it's like nobody is in a hurry. Nobody's in a hurry. You may have a couple of discussions about this. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for your Scorpio this week. Keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent X. Also keep in mind Mercury is in retrograde. Yay! I know. And this is when more X's than usual could potentially resurface. We got the Ace of Cups clarified by Temperance. We have the Five of Wands clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Then we have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or any zodiac sign. You know what? The first three cards that came out in addition to the card on the bottom of the deck already talks about you rejecting this person flat out. It's like you don't want to have anything to do with them. I clarified those three cards that originally came out. I was hoping to see some court cards, so it would give you some insight, some ideas as to who is coming back. But we don't have any court cards. Right? Temperance, clarifying the Ace of Cups, it could be a Sagittarius. But Temperance is a card of healing. Okay, it's a card of healing, and the Ace of Cups is an offer of love. But you're definitely not taking this person back. No, you're not. Yeah, none of the remaining cards are lovey-dovey cards. None of the remaining cards are talking about you welcoming this person back into your life. Quite the opposite. It's like you may even get a little upset about the fact that this person decided to come back. Well, blame Mercury retrograde. All right, but you're not taking anybody back. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio. This week, we have the Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Cups, Judgment, the World, and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I got to be honest with you, Scorpio. The very first thing I thought of was a retirement party. Okay, I don't know if you're retiring this week, but I've seen people retire like under 50 years of age. I thought of retirement right away. For some of you, maybe you're, quitting one job, but you have another job lined up, and perhaps you're going to take a week or a couple of weeks off between the jobs or something like that. Right? Maybe this week if you have investments into like other companies' shares, maybe you're cashing in. You're going to be like, you know what? I think if I sell my shares now, if I sell my stock now, then I'll be golden for the rest of my life. Maybe you're cashing in on that, and you're like, you know what? I don't have to work anymore. That's how it feels. You will definitely, if this reading is for you, Scorpio, right, you will definitely feel like you have achieved something when it comes to your financial situation, right? We start with the Nine of Pentacles, right? When it comes to work, business, and finances, the Nine of Pentacles is one of those cards you actually want to have. It's a card of somebody who is doing very, very well financially. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of a personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So we got two nines, and in every of those two cards, there's just one person, and I think that's you, right? It's just having the best week ever when it comes to your finances. The Three of Cups, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, is a card of a celebration. So you're going to be celebrating something. Maybe you're going to be celebrating because you don't have to work anymore, because you've got money in the bank, or because you're retiring. Speaking of retirement, we have Judgment in the World. Right? Judgment is a card of like having to make a judgment call. So this week you're going to be, you know what, I'm done. In the World, there's a card of an ending, but I always interpret the World as a happy end card, right? A retirement is a happy end. Graduating from college, from university, is a happy end. Cashing in on your bonds and stocks, and that's a happy end. Now you have this nested egg, and you're golden. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Scorpio. We have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. We also have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Wands. And we have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know what? It really reminds me of the couples spread, the second spread. Right? So this spread could be a repeat of that, or it could be talking about something else. What I see here is you, Scorpio, having some kind of a inspiration or a bright idea, right? With that Ace of Wands clarified by the Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups here. So I assume the Ace of Wands belongs to you. That inspiration, that bright idea, you're really excited about some kind of a new beginning, okay? But it's gonna hit a bit of a road bump, right? Perhaps what you're not expecting is how complex this whole thing is, or it's not going to be that easy to start it, or if this is a repeat of the couple spread, the person you're dealing with, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they're going to tell you, you know what, hold your horses, because we need to think it through. Did you think about this? Did you think about that? Right? That's what they could be telling you. And I think they're onto something. With the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I think it's a card of a research. You may have to do some additional research with that Page of Swords. All right? Inquire on things, ask around, or literally Google stuff. At the end, we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Wands, right? So it's not that easy. Right? With those two cards are talking about looking at options. Those two cards are talking about what's the best way to implement this, to get this started, to get this going. All right? So perhaps what you're not expecting, it's not as simple as you thought. All right? So, Scorpio, yeah. That's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.